How to fix blue color clouding visual glitch in Far Cry 6. Welcome back to Teknobalta. If you are experiencing a frustrating visual anomaly, where a blue or sometimes orange clouding effect overtakes your screen in Far Cry 6, you are not alone. Our team recently encountered this intense color bleeding issue that washes out the environment and makes navigation nearly impossible. At Teknobalta, we tested multiple configurations and analyzed this error extensively to bring you a comprehensive list of proven solutions. Our initial diagnostic testing revealed that the NVIDIA in-game overlay frequently conflicts with the rendering engine used in Far Cry 6. To resolve this, open your NVIDIA GeForce Experience application and navigate to the General Settings menu. Toggle the in-game overlay switch to the off position to prevent background rendering interference. Sometimes custom graphics processing configurations can trigger unexpected shader behavior, leading to that massive blue clouding effect. We recommend opening the NVIDIA control panel and reverting all of your NVIDIA settings back to their factory defaults. Click the Restore button in the top right corner of the Manage 3D Settings tab to execute this reset. High dynamic range processing can occasionally misinterpret color space data in this specific title and flood the screen with incorrect hues. Navigate to your Windows Display Settings and temporarily disable the HDR toggle feature. We verified that completely restarting the game after turning off HDR forces the application to recalibrate its standard color profile. Variable refresh rate technologies might desync frame rendering from the post-processing pipeline, causing massive visual artifacting. Inside the NVIDIA control panel, go to the Setup G-SYNC tab and temporarily disable the G-SYNC functionality. We confirmed that disabling this feature alongside HDR provides an immediate fix to the persistent screen clouding. Corrupted configuration files are a massive culprit for persistent graphical glitches that survive standard setting changes. Navigate to your Documents folder, open the My Games directory, and locate the specific Far Cry 6 folder. We highly advise deleting all the configuration files inside this directory to force the game to generate fresh, uncorrupted states upon your next launch. Outdated or corrupted display drivers often fail to render specific volumetric fog or lighting effects correctly. Download the latest drivers directly from the official graphics manufacturing website for your specific hardware model. During the installation process, select the Custom Installation option and explicitly check the box to perform a clean installation. Missing or corrupted shader cache files within the main game directory can directly cause these blue or orange tinting anomalies. Open your digital storefront client, navigate to your game library, and select the local files properties for Far Cry 6. Initiate a file verification scan that will automatically download and replace any broken rendering assets within your installation. The blue clouding heavily mimics a broken volumetric fog rendering loop within the graphical game engine. Boot up the title, head into the Advanced Graphics options, and locate the volumetric fog setting. We tested lowering this specific setting to minimum values, which successfully bypassed the heavy color bleeding in several of our test environments. Upscaling technologies can sometimes create visual noise or color banding if the base resolution conflicts with the rendering target. Go into the game Display Settings and completely disable AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution or any equivalent upscaling framework. Our team found that running the game at native resolution prevents the upscaler from magnifying color anomalies. Windows stores compiled shaders to improve performance, but a corrupted cache will repeatedly load the exact same blue clouding glitch. Open the Windows Start menu, launch the Disk Cleanup utility, and select your primary operating system drive. Check the box for DirectX shader cache and execute the cleanup to purge the corrupted visual data completely. Similar to other application integrations, The native launcher overlay hooks into the game process and can disrupt. Open your launcher settings menu and uncheck the option to enable the in-game overlay for supported titles. We verified this fix improves overall frame pacing and significantly reduces deep graphical conflicts. The way your operating system handles exclusive full-screen versus borderless rendering can drastically impact how colors are displayed on your monitor. While actively in the game, press the Alt and Enter keys simultaneously to quickly toggle your display mode. At Teknobalta, we noted that forcing the engine to reinitialize the window state often clears localized visual bugs entirely. Post-processing effects are often applied last in the rendering pipeline and can distort base colors heavily if they malfunction. Navigate to the game graphical settings and turn off both chromatic aberration and motion blur options. This ensures that the engine outputs a clean, unfiltered. If deleting the configuration folder did not work, you can manually disable conflicting shadow and lighting flags within the profile document. Open the GamerProfile configuration file located in your Documents directory using a standard text editor. Search for the render parameters and reduce the environment quality values to lower states before saving the file. Background applications, especially custom color management tools or monitor control software, can deeply interfere with game rendering. Open the System Configuration tool in Windows, hide all essential services, and disable all remaining third-party background applications. Restart your computer to ensure absolutely no external software is injecting altered color profiles into your active game window. An incorrect color profile applied by your operating system can drastically alter how the monitor translates the game color output. Open Color Management in your System Control panel and verify that your monitor is utilizing the default sRGB profile. Removing custom or corrupted color profiles helped stabilize the extreme blue tinting during our rigorous hardware testing phase. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.